Okay. What the hell? I turned this on without really knowing what the hell. I turned this on without really knowing what the hell I'm gonna say. Yeah. Okay. Last night, yesterday, library DVD. House down the street. What the hell? House down the street. House at the end of the street. Why was that unrated? I don't even think there was any swearing in it. There wasn't no nudity, no swearing. The only thing I could think of is when the dude broke the other dude's leg. What the fuck? I don't get it. Unrated. What the fuck? Don't make no sense. Jennifer Lawrence. Hot. Enough said. But why all these TVs and movies and shit? They got all these hot women in them, and they don't utilize their nudity and bodies and all that kind of stuff. I'm not complaining. A hot woman's better than an ugly woman, even if she ain't naked. Plus, she's talented. She's a good actress. Very good. Jennifer Lawrence, I'm talking about. Okay. Got another list here. I'm a list motherfucker. I'm a list making motherfucker. I watched the Arrow Encore, you know, the TV show on the CW. That's pretty good. But there's other stuff on at the same time. Usually, this is off-season crap. I mean, they're redoing, you know, this, that, and other. What other rants do I got here? I can't remember if it had my recording time up at the top before. It must be. Must have been. I don't know. Well, anyway, I got other thoughts here that have been happening here. Why do people think... See, I'm single. I'm 51 and I'm single. Never been married. On TV and movies, you hear things where people think a single person is gay, a man. They assume I'm a single man over a certain age is probably gay. I don't get that. If anything, it's more likely that you're married if you are gay, to cover it up or hide it or something. I don't know what the hell. So what? If you're, I don't know. Married people, gay people can get married to anybody they want. But I don't like it if they don't tell their spouse that, I don't know. It seems like they would know. Wouldn't a woman know when a man's gay because they don't really get into it or something? I don't know. It's just another... World's fucked up. I don't know. Shit's fucked up. It's like gays in the military. There always were gays in the military. There's always going to be gays in the military. I don't got nothing against gays. They can marry who they want. I don't know why they don't... Why is it a fucking religious and government issue? Why is that an issue with anybody except the people who are gay? They can marry who they want. Male or female. As long as the other person knows, I suppose. But, I don't know. Gays in the military. Okay, I already said that. What about gays, period, religions? They have a problem with... Religious people have a problem with gays. I don't get that. I'm assuming their gods created them the way they are. I don't know. They should... I don't know what the hell. They must think God made a mistake or something. I thought gods don't make mistakes. Or they're not supposed to. I don't know. Just stupid. I know I use the word stupid all the time. A lot. But it's stupid. There's a lot of stupid shit out there. Stupid people. They don't think right in the head. People probably think I am stupid and don't think right in the head, but I use logic. Like Star Trek. Mm-hmm. What else was I going to talk about? God damn it. There's so much stuff. I'm telling you. Oh, I want to see Man of Steel and World War Z and all kinds. Man, there's so much good stuff. I can't even think of them all. Oh, it's gonna be good. That's Superman movie. Man of Steel is gonna be like what Superman movies are supposed to be. I think, not this farting around shit. The last one was so lame. I'm telling you. I like the part where he landed the plane, but that ain't right. The front of the plane would have broke off and all this other stuff. Where he's holding the plane, that must be some strong ass material. How can he hold that big thing? He'd squish it. First of all, it would get squished by holding it hard enough to hold the thing. Movies. Unrealistic. You're supposed to suspend disbelief. When he stopped it, it pushed up in there like that, but that would have pushed all the way to the back of the plane and blew up and all that other shit. Is he going to help them get... It's a movie, okay? But would he help them get the plane out of the stadium? Otherwise, they'll have to take it apart and put it back together again. Someplace else. He flied off, though. He flew off. It's a movie. Don't worry about it. Couldn't he have... I don't know. Why the hell didn't he just fly it to an airport? Yes. Why didn't he fly it to an airport? I got a lot of problems with movies. I like movies, but they have a lot of problems in a lot of movies. The Matrix trilogy, I didn't see too many problems. I don't think I even saw a problem with the Matrix trilogy. They didn't have any... There was some CGI things there, here and there, that kind of... Ugh. They spent a lot of money on some CGI scenes, and they didn't... I don't think they were as good. Like, The Matrix Reloaded, the highway chase scene there, they spent, what, $14 million just for that alone? I liked it and everything else the first few times, but it gets boring after a while, and they went through all this stuff just to get the keymaker, who dies at the end anyway. Just so Neo can get to the source, which didn't... If he didn't go to the door that they wanted him to anyway, he went to save Trinity. I think he traveled at the speed of light there at the end there, because the lights were flashing past so fast and it was a blur, so that's probably the speed of light. All that shit flying around behind him. Or no, he was standing like that. Okay. I didn't like the third one as much because they didn't focus on Neo and Trinity and Morpheus as much. They had all these other people. I guess that's the way it is. You need all the other people. Oh, it's 9 minutes and 24, 25 seconds. What else do I want to say about it? Oh, sports. I have a problem with sports. I don't like sports, except tennis and basketball. Sports that are actually people doing incredible stuff. Basketball and tennis, because they run around back and forth for 48 plus minutes. Tennis could be hours. Hours of running back and forth. God, that's called... That is athletic. This golf crap where they get in a cart. I don't get it. They call that a sport. What the fuck? And I don't get the damn pars and all this birdies and all this other crap. Why don't they just call it a hole? I mean, you step up to the first spot. I don't even know what the hell they call that. You tee up for the first hole. Just have a place where you put your ball, swing the club, and you try to get the ball to the first hole. Okay? Now, you count how many times it takes to get the ball in that hole. And just call it, I don't know, you count how many times it took. And that's it, for the first hole. And then you add on for each hole you just keep adding numbers on how many times it takes to get to each hole. That might be how they do it. I don't know. Okay, I don't get football. I don't like football. It's the slowest, boring ass thing. Every time I look at it, every time I turn on, they are talking. They're not playing. They're standing around. And when they do make a play, it is a stupid thing. The players get millions of dollars to drop the ball, to not be able to throw the ball, to not be able to run, to not be able to do this and that. I don't know. Baseball, oh my god, I'm going to go to sleep just thinking about it. At least it's got something going on here tonight, but baseball has at least got people hitting balls and throwing balls and catching balls. Sometimes they don't do very good for the money they get. And then you got, okay, another idea, thought, whatever, complaint. Do taxpayers realize that they are paying, that they have paid for the stadiums and fields and courts and all that crap? Taxpayers paid for them out of taxpayer money. Their tax money paid for stadiums, at least partially anyway. And then they buy a ticket to enter their own building. I don't get it. And then there was something else too, where they pay a ticket to get into the stadium that they paid for with the tax dollars. What else was there? There was some other monetary deal here I was thinking about. They buy a ticket to get into it. They paid for it. What the hell else was it? I should have wrote it down. Their tax money built the stadiums and whatnot, sports arenas and stuff. They buy a ticket to go into it to watch people getting paid millions of dollars not to play good, as good as. I'm gonna stop here. It's so stupid. I keep forgetting how to.